Hey there, lovelies, Madam Sophy here again to do another makeup product review. This time I am going to review the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I just had to get my hands on these. For those of you who've been looking at my channel for a while, you know very well that I'm a die-hard fan of Makeup Revolution. I really love Makeup Revolution. Got these from Makeup Revolution. I got it off their website. Now, if at the end of this review, this foundation looks like something you may be interested in purchasing, I just want to let you know that Ulta Beauty, they may not have these in store right now, but you can access these on their website. You can buy these foundations on their website. I think that they're carrying all of the shades that Makeup Revolution created with this line. So just letting you know, if you're interested in purchasing this foundation by Makeup Revolution, you're just going to have to order it on Ulta Beauty's website online. But I have it in 3 colors. I have it in the color 12.5, 13, and 13.5. I wasn't really sure what my shade was, and guys, I ordered these on their website. I did not have any clue of what shade I was, but I know for a fact the shade that is very close to my skin tone in the concealer is the 12.5. So I thought I would get the 12.5 as well as the 13 and 13.5, just in case I hit or miss on the shade. So this is what I got, and I'm just going to do a quick swatch. So I'm going to start with the color 12.5. I'm going to swatch it on my face. So 12.5. This is what 12.5 looks like. I'm going to move into 13. I'm going to put 13 right underneath that 12.5 shade. This is 13, which I think is a bit too dark for me. 12.5, 13. I'll probably have to mix these two. And let me show you 13.5. 13.5 actually is not bad. So this is my 12.5, 13, 13.5. Okay, so now that I kind of have an idea of what my shade will kind of be like, I'm going to mix these 2 colors together, and I'm mixing 12.5 and 13.5. For primer today, I'm going to use the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer for foundation primer today. First start with the color 12.5, and then I'm just going to layer that up with the 13.5 color as I go along. Go ahead and use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the color 12.5. That's what I'm going to put on my under eye area, and I'm also going to mix that in with the color C11. I'm going to set that under eye area with the Makeup Revolution Banana Powder. For the rest of my face, I'm going to go ahead and use the Makeup Revolution Banana Powder with the Makeup Revolution Terracota setting powder. baking powder, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna mix those two to set the rest of my face. Okay guys, so this is my review on the Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal foundation. I really like these foundations. I thought that it gave me a really good coverage. I don't know if you guys could see how much of the coverage it gave me, but I really like the coverage I was able to get using that foundation. I would probably, next time I use that foundation, I would probably use a different setting powder to set that foundation, because it was kind of a headache mixing the two powders together, and I just really wanted to use these two powders because it's from the Makeup Revolution brand and I wanted to keep everything Makeup Revolution. Although I don't find it did that much of a bad job, but next time I use that foundation, I'll probably just use a powder that I would normally use rather than mixing up the two together. In addition to that, I am really loving the coverage. It says on here that it is a full coverage foundation, and I definitely would agree that it is a full coverage foundation. I wish that Makeup Revolution had better shade ranges, because as you guys saw, I had to mix 12.5 with 13.5 to get my shade. And I still think it wasn't the perfect shade, but I had to mix these two colors to get my shade, and I really wished that I didn't have to do that. Basically I had to buy two foundations to get my shade. So I think that it would be better if Makeup Revolution tried to, or come up with a better shade range. In addition to that, I also wanted to talk about the consistency of the product. The consistency of the product is the regular consistency of a makeup, of a foundation. However, I think that with this dofer applicator that they have, it's really, yes, it's kind of it makes it easy to apply the foundation on your face when you use it, but you have to like do how many dips? You have to like dip that thing in the foundation about a good 3, 4, 5 times. And I just thought that that was quite a bit annoying. I had to dip, brush, dip, brush. It wasn't that, although it's not that much of a big deal, but I thought it was quite annoying to be dipping all the time and applying the stuff on my face. That was just a bit annoying, and I think that is kind of time consuming, as opposed to just pouring some on there to put on your face, or as opposed to pumping the foundation to put on your face. So I don't like the fact that I have to be dipping, applying. With the concealer, with the Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal concealer, that applicator works perfect because it's a concealer. A concealer is not meant to put on your entire face or use as a foundation. So it didn't really, it does not, I think it's perfect. It's perfect with the concealer, but Makeup Revolution probably could have used like a pump system or something else instead of that applicator. I just thought that it was just a bit annoying dipping all the time. So that's basically my take on the Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal concealer. I believe the price, I can't remember to the top of my head as to how much I paid for it, but I did order that. I did order these products off the Makeup Revolution website, and then soon after my order came in, I realized that Ulta Beauty they're selling that foundation off their website, but you could only get it online. And normally before they launch one thing I realized about Ulta Beauty is before they launch any product, they would put it online to sell first, and then they would put it to sell in the store. So I know for a fact that it's selling online currently. They're selling it online right now, so my best bet is probably a few weeks after that you'll be able to purchase the foundation in store. But as of now, you could only purchase the foundation online. Okay, so that is going to be it for today. These foundations are indeed Sophy approved. I just think Makeup Revolution need to work on the shade range. In regards to these foundations, they need to work on the foundation application system. I believe I don't really like the doe foot applicator. And I think that's basically it. And I really wish that Makeup Revolution launch a setting powder, because I mean they have foundation, they have concealer. I wish they had a setting powder. Probably not like that, but a setting powder that's easier to work with. I had to basically mix these two to get my shade for it to look like that, and I think they need to work on a setting powder or powder, a foundation setting powder. So that's what I would say. But apart from these fours I did make mention of, I really love the foundation. I hope that this review was able to help you out. This review was probably able to help you out figure out your shade. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and definitely subscribe. Before I leave, let me just give you a quick close-up of how the foundation looks on my face. So this is how the foundation looks on my face. So that is how it looks on my face. And like I said, I just really next time I use the foundation, I'm going to use a different setting powder, because I think because I mixed these two powders up a bit too much, and this powder is like more on the yellowish side, it kind of threw off the actual color of my foundation. And next time I'm just going to use what I normally use on my face for setting my foundation. But this is how the coverage looks. Please let me know what you guys think about this coverage, the coverage from the foundation. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask me in the comment section. If you're new here, welcome, honey. I hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way out. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my other social media platforms. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, honeys.